losing our sleep can have a real effect on the roads and an increased risk of accidents due to tiredness.
Well, that's a very fair point. Let's talk to sleep expert Dr. Lindsay Browning. Good morning to you, Lindsay. Look, nothing we can do about it. The clocks go forward and that's just the way it is. But how do we compensate for that? How do we get the best out of this?
Yeah, brilliant. Well, what you said, it's absolutely the best we can for it to happen, because the way to avoid missing that hour's sleep really is to make sure that you've either gone to bed early last night, if we had a time machine, or you give yourself a lie-in over the next few days. And as long as you're not having to work on Sunday or Easter Monday, you'll be able to get a little bit of catch-up sleep over the next couple of days, enabling you to avoid that hour less. Because, of course, when the clocks change, if you go to bed at your normal time and you wake up at your normal wake time, you're going to lose an hour's sleep, which has a real impact on tiredness and, as you said, an increased risk of road traffic accidents, of heart attacks, all sorts of things due to that missed hour that a lot of us will get.
When you say it's a good weekend, though, Lindsay, it is and it isn't, because it's also Easter, obviously, and it is the bank holiday. I get why it's good, but there's also lots of chocolate around. And I find messing around with the actual clocks affects your body clock, and I either end up eating too much at the wrong times of day or forgetting to eat completely. It does affect every rhythm in our body, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Our circadian rhythm is our internal 24-hour clock. And that's the thing that kind of goes wrong when we change time zones or the clock change happens. And when we change our circadian rhythm, when we mess with it, it can affect our metabolism, it can affect our hormones that produce our hunger drive. Absolutely, it will affect our ability to choose healthy foods. And as well, if you add to that the fact that you might be a bit sleep deprived people who don't sleep enough hours tend to eat an additional 300 calories a day, which is quite a lot, really. And of course, we tend to choose, when we're sleep deprived, foods such as sugary things, chocolate, and yeah, if you're lucky enough to be surrounded by lots of Easter eggs, you're going to definitely reach for those.
What about people, I mean, a general sort of sleep question, if you like, because there are lots of people who struggle on a regular basis. What do we do that isn't, and because what I do get a bit fed up of is all this. So, well, don't watch television, don't look at your phone, don't know that. But what can we do apart from all that sort of stuff, which people find unavoidable?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you do need to use your phone, which of course I'm a mum, I can't leave my phone downstairs at night because I need to be able to be on call for things. Just enable night mode, which takes away some of the bright light which affects our sleep. And when the clocks change, so now, this morning, it's really a good idea to make sure you get as much bright light this morning as soon as possible when you wake up, because that's going to help your circadian rhythm, your internal 24-hour clock, to move earlier. So then you'll find it easier to fall asleep tonight at the right time and wake up tomorrow morning that earlier time. It's going to help get you back in track.
Lindsay, finally, just one question, because I'm married to Rip Van Winkle, by the way. If you are tired today, is it sensible to have a little afternoon nap, or should you just try and soldier on and sleep at bedtime?
So an afternoon nap can be amazing for our productivity, to help give us a boost in the afternoon, but it needs to be afternoon, so about sort of 12, 1, 2 o'clock, and not later than that, really. And it needs to be not too long. So a 20-minute power nap around just after lunchtime, after you've had maybe a bit of lamb Easter Sunday, would be absolutely perfect to give you a bit of a boost to get you through to the evening, and then your circadian rhythm will get back in line so that come Tuesday work time, you'll be back on track and sleeping well and feeling bright, awake and alert.
Brilliant. Thank you, Dr. Lindsay, and a very happy Easter to you and yours. Thank you.